Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing my foundation applied the way that I saw on TikTok. It's a little TikTok trend, I guess, on how to apply your foundation, and the steps are really weird and different, and I don't know if this has been done before. I feel like the powder before the foundation is like a thing. I don't know if this is a thing that was going on for a while, but it showed up on my For You page probably a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh, her makeup looks really good. Maybe I will try it to see if it works. So I did my makeup that way, and I'm going to do a check-in later on in the day. My dog is snoring. To see how my makeup lasted and if it's worth a try. So if you would like to see the steps on how I applied my makeup for this little TikTok makeup trend, then just keep watching. Alright, so the first step was to moisturize, so I'm just going to put on some of my Image Vital C Hydrating Repair Cream. Went for Botox yesterday and just have a little bit of bruising. Step number 2 is to put powder on your face. So I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Veil setting powder, and I'm just going to use a stippling brush to apply it. So we will see how this works. I will do a check-in later on in the day to see how my makeup is looking. And then I think under my eyes, I'm going to throw on a little bit of the iridescent strobe powder highlighter thing. Now I'm going to go in with Hourglass's strobe lighting powder in iridescent and just pop that under my eyes. Now that we have our moisturizer, our powder on, we're going to put setting spray over this before we move on to the next step. So I'm going to use the Caudalie Beauty Elixir Setting Spray, and I think that's something I need to pick up in the near future, is a new setting spray. The NYX one it's alright, it's just, I like how misty this feels. The NYX is more like a spray bottle, and just be nice to try out a different setting spray. Now after all of those steps, it's time for primer. So I'm going to use my e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer as a primer. Am I just going to wipe off everything that's underneath? I don't know. Maybe the setting spray keeps it all in place. I feel like now with the boys in school, I have no time. I'm like going in between pickup and drop off because they're both like scattered between high school and elementary school. So I feel like once I drop my oldest off, because he's only there for a couple hours, it's like I squeeze in whatever I have to squeeze in, and then back to go get him, and then squeeze in whatever I need to squeeze in, and then go get the other two. And usually there's something in the evening. 4 out of the 5 days of the week we have something going on. So it's just I'm like a chauffeur. All right, on to the next. For my foundation today, I'm going to use my Image Eye Conceal Flawless Foundation in the shade Natural. I haven't used this for a while. It's not really my favorite foundation, but I thought with all this stuff underneath, maybe it will lay on the skin nicer. I just find that I just see it on my skin. Like it kind of, I don't know, like it clumps. So we will see. Maybe this will help it out. Maybe my BK brush will help it out. I feel like this brush just makes any foundation look beautiful. I was thinking about which items I want to try out, like what new makeup's kind of standing out to me, and seeing the Huda Beauty, her new palettes, her new little eyeshadow palettes. Oh, I want to try the khaki one really badly. And watching all the reviews on Selena Gomez's new line, I really want to try her blushes. Her blushes look really pigmented and just beautiful, and they're a liquid blush, so that's cool. What else do I want to try? I don't know, I watch everyone's videos, like all of my YouTuber beauty girls, and I just want I want it all. I want all the makeup. But those are the two I think that really stand out that I would like to try. So already I feel like that is sitting on the skin nicer than it usually does. For my concealer, I'm just going to go in with my KKW Beauty stick and just pop a little bit of concealer in the corner there. On the outside of my eye, I feel like this is another little beauty hack from TikTok. For my contour, I'm just going to go in with my KKW Beauty and contour it up a bit. With the Image, I think it's the Image foundation over all the prep that I did underneath. Just on my forehead a bit, I see, I don't know, the way it's sitting on like my forehead, you just, I don't know how to describe it. You just see it sitting on top of the skin, but everywhere else, it looks really, really good. So I'm just going to blend it out with my Real Techniques blending brush. I love this for blending out my contour. I was using it for foundation, but then I got the BK Beauty one. And so this one I'll use to blend out my contour. For my bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. And that's also another makeup item I would like to pick up from Sephora's just to get a really good bronzer. I still haven't pinpointed which one I want to get yet between the Marc Jacobs one, Charlotte Tilbury, who else were the bronzers that I was kind of humming and hawing over? I think pretty much those two. Or Hourglass. Hourglass, I think, has a nice bronzer, and they have some nice palettes coming out. I want to get a nice palette that has the blush and the highlighter in it. My lighting went from a sunny day to now it's cloudy, so the lighting's not as nice as I would like it, but what are you gonna do? So I'm gonna go in with my So Peachy Almay blush. Pop that on my cheek. I'm gonna put it on the apples of my cheeks as well as dragging it up the side of my cheekbone and a little bit on my temples, so you get the best of the lifting and the apples of the cheek. I love Kylie Jenner's just all over blush look. I think it looks so good. She has a different face shape than me, so she can wear it. She's got a really angular, almost like diamond shaped face. Or square. Mine's a lot more ovally, but I just love that really flushed look. For my lips, I just used my KKW lipstick in Nude 1. So this is the final makeup look using the little TikTok hack of how to apply your foundation. So I'm going to come back on later in the day and see how my makeup lasts, what it looks like. Other than the forehead, which I feel like happens with the Image foundation anyways, my makeup looks really smooth. It looks really good. I thought it might go on cakier, patchy, but it didn't. So I will come back on later on and give you guys an update.